Congratulations, Chris, on the new role. I'm sure it's bittersweet to wave goodbye to your previous firm, Intel. But tell us about the last 2 years you've been leading the business, helping its turnaround, and why would McAfee be better as a standalone unit?
I think, well, number one, thank you. It's a lot's changed in the cybersecurity market the last few years. It's grown a lot. There's been thousands of new competitors. Larger companies are making investments in the space. We have to be able to move more quickly. Being focused on cybersecurity at the company level is going to be critical for us to be able to innovate, and that's going to help us grow. That's going to help us serve customer needs better and focus on the unique needs of this market, because it's unlike any other part of the IT landscape.
I mean, I've got to ask, because it caught my attention so much. It was, of course, bought by Intel, more than 6 years ago, for a whopping almost $8 billion, and now the valuation is half that. Is that because the competitive space is so tough now? Or was it just a very toppy price at the beginning?
I think a lot of things change. Markets change, valuations change. We've had really good performance over the last couple of years as part of Intel. And as you know, Intel's remaining a 49% owner, so very much Intel and at the board, the CEO very much believe that there's a lot more value to be created, and that as a standalone company, we'll be in a much better position to do that for Intel and for our shareholders.
I mean, let's talk about how you're going to add that value, because adding to your current remit, at the moment the focus is threat detection, but you're going to be using machine learning, AI, to be able to improve that and not only be able to defend before, but also detect as it's happening. Tell us about the areas you want to get into.
We think of threat defense as a life cycle. It starts by stopping attacks before they happen, detecting them as they're happening, and then being able to quickly correct those attacks. And it works in a really important integrated way. McAfee is one of the largest pure-play cybersecurity companies in the world. We've got technologies, we've got expertise and people that cut across all of those areas. And so we're really able to come into a customer's environment, whether it's a large corporation, a governmental agency, and really work with them to solve cybersecurity at a holistic level. Not so much focused down on the individual products, but really coming at the problem holistically. And so many of our customers appreciate that.
I think also what's interesting is you've been really leading the way in terms of partnerships, working with other almost competitors in the field. Is this going to be something we see continuing, that we see security companies having to be able to integrate together, or could we be seeing more than just partnerships, perhaps a little bit of M&A?
We think integration is critical. Cybersecurity is a heterogeneous environment for most of our customers. One of the things that we did when we relaunched the McAfee brand was we made a promise called Together is Power. We fundamentally believe that. We've created open source technologies, our OpenDXL, to prove that. We've been partnering with other companies, our competitors, as you point out, through organizations like the Cyber Threat Alliance. We're working hard to make sure that, yes, we can bring together our own products in an architecture, but we can help customers bring together different parts of their cybersecurity architecture to help them get to the right outcome. Over the long term, yeah, there will be opportunities for us to not only build and create our own new products, but to add new pieces that would come to us through mergers and acquisitions as well. So we're looking at this problem holistically. And like I said, that's really one of the ways our customers really value us as one of the larger players here, that we can bring to them holistic capabilities, we can scale with them globally if needed, and we can be there with them 24/7 as an extension of their business. And that's critical, because everybody worries about cybersecurity today because it's a really, really important topic.